Hello students, I just wanted to talk a little bit about Schoology. There's a couple things I want to be able to troubleshoot with you. In order to do this, I made a student version of Schoology. So I'm going to get there. From the Gateway homepage there's actually a link to Schoology, so sometimes I go from there. I'm going to go to Login, and I'm going to log in this time under my student version. So from here, I actually don't have any courses yet, so I need to join a course. I just use my access code for that. Okay. And it has let me in. So there's two big things that I want to troubleshoot. The first one is if you haven't yet submitted an assignment because you didn't finish it and you don't know how to submit it. Let me give you an example. Let's say I started the digestive system assignment, but I ran out of time, so I didn't finish it and I didn't submit it yet. When I click on it, it's going to look a little bit different than normal, where here it says my submissions, nothing was submitted. It means I started it, but I didn't finish it. To get back to it, I just have to go over to this tab here that says test or quiz. I click on that, and I can go back to resume, and it'll let me actually finish it. So I can go back through and be like, oh, I just wrote hello in this question the first time. That was not the right answer. So let me instead say hola, because that is the right answer, whatever it is. Then you go all the way through. Once you click submit, then you can't resubmit, and that's when you can get feedback from Ms. Steenson. If you don't actually click the submit button, I can't see what you've done and I can't grade it, even if you've started it. Okay? So that's one thing that people have run into. The second thing that I want to troubleshoot is submitting. So there's two types of assignments we do on Schoology. The first one is with this puzzle piece, that's the tests or quizzes. The second one is with this little pencil, that's submission style assignments. So these are both assignments as far as class is concerned, but they just work a little differently in Schoology itself. In order to do the submission assignments, there's a bunch of different ways to do them, but I use Google Docs for like a lot of my work, and so what I can do with Schoology is I can go up here to resources, I can go to apps. I only have to do this one time. It's going to ask me if I want to install some apps, and I'm going to say yes. Yes, I want to install Google Drive. So I can click there. It's going to install Google Drive for me. From there, over in this section, it'll have a chance for me to log in to my actual Google Drive. I already did this once to try it, so it already knew that it was going to be me. But that's what you need to do, is log in into Google Drive. Then Schoology and Google Drive will talk. They're synced. It makes things a lot easier. So let's get back to submission style assignments. So let's say I wanted to go and I wanted to submit the group 4 abstract, a submission style assignment. When I get to this, it's going to have the way that I'm graded, my rubric, it's got some information, and over here it's going to say submit assignment. When I click there and submit assignment, there's 3 different ways I can do it. I can upload it if I had it saved on my computer, I can create it, just type it right in this spot, or I can go to resources. One of my resources under apps is Google Drive. So these two things will talk. So then I just need to look in my Google Drive and find the right assignment. So let's say the assignment was Schoology Submission. That was the name of the one I wanted. So I can click on that and I can click Import. When I import the file at that time, it is going to basically take a snapshot in time of what I did. If I keep updating my Google Drive, it's not going to sync with Schoology. Instead, it takes a snapshot of where I'm at. And that'll be the snapshot that Ms. Steenson can look at. When I click here on it, I can see what it looks like in the Schoology version. This is obviously my assignment. Ms. Steenson's best teacher ever, she cares, and she challenges me. After a while, I might get some feedback from Ms. Steenson. Let me show you what that looks like. After you have done your Schoology assignments and Ms. Steenson has graded them, please check what she wrote. Let me show you how. Let's say I went to this assignment and I had submitted the digestion assignment. I'm in the wrong folder. The digestion assignment. Once I click on this assignment again, I can go back to my submissions and I can see what I did by going into View Assessment. This is going to tell me Okay, so here's what I got. Obviously I got no points. Miss Deedson wrote something. This will help me think about it more. This will help me think about it more. I see like, oh, did well on that one, all the multiple choice ones, all the matching, it'll tell me what I got, what I didn't get. Miss Stevenson gives comments. Please look at those. Not on everything, but on a lot of different things. Alright? Make sure you actually look at those comments. Alright? You can also go back through and rewatch the videos, and that's just going to allow you to study using these assignments. Same thing when you get to an assignment that you've submitted. My submission for the Group 4 abstract, I put that in. I can look here at it by clicking on it. I can see that Miss Steenson wrote something for me. She said I didn't actually do the assignment and I need to resubmit it. Also, when I open it, there's going to be these little tiny sticky notes. When I click on those sticky notes, it's going to tell me what Miss Steenson wrote. For some reason, when she writes in these sections, it doesn't spell check, so sometimes there's little problems with it, but I can still get some ideas based on what she said. That might be important. The other thing that I can do there is I can see my grade on it up here at the top, so I can click there. That's going to open up the actual rubric. I can see I didn't get any points on anything except for conventions, because hey, I used a full sentence. If you have any questions on how to use Schoology, please let Ms. Steenson know. It's a really cool resource and I want to make sure we make the most out of it.